Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about this NFL offseason. There's an electrifying rumor making its way through the NFL grapevine, and it's so intense that even the most seasoned insiders are on edge. We're talking about a superstar, an elite player, one of the best in the league, a game-changer whose name is spoken with reverence among the upper echelons of football powerhouses. Picture this. The front offices are in chaos, phones ringing incessantly, frantic whispers echoing off the sterile white walls of boardrooms. This is not your average rumor. This rumor has the power to reshape the landscape of the NFL as we know it. My sources, so closely knitted into the fabric of the league's ongoing drama, have just confirmed something huge. And let me tell you, this is so significant, so jaw-dropping, that it's got every GM from coast to coast urgently working back channels to come up with counterplans. Think of it. Team executives scurrying around like ants at a picnic, trying to keep their composure while their minds race through implications, possibilities, and strategies. This isn't just a trade, folks. It feels like a tectonic shift. The air is thick with anticipation, with vested interests, with the hope and dread of potential greatness clawing at the future. What makes this even more tantalizing is the veil of mystery. Who could be at the center of this colossal trade storm? Who is the superstar that has brought the league to a standstill? Buckle up, because what you are about to discover will have your adrenaline pumping, your mind racing, and without a doubt, make you the most informed fan in the room. Now, let's delve into the context surrounding this monumental gossip. Picture the Cleveland Browns, a team with a storied history but a frustrating track record in recent years. They've been meticulously building, brick by brick, trying to construct a fortress that can withstand the harshest storms of the NFL and take them all the way to the glory land, a Super Bowl championship. But despite their efforts, the elusive Lombardi Trophy remains just out of reach. The Browns have watched with admiration and envy as other teams have lifted it high into the air, confetti raining down like blessings from the football gods. In the past few seasons, the Browns have flirted with greatness but struggled to make that final leap. Playoff appearances have been bittersweet, marred by agonizing losses that left the team and its devoted fan base yearning for more. They've been on a relentless quest, searching for that missing piece, the player who could turn their dreams into reality. The quarterback room, while talented, hasn't quite delivered the firepower needed. The defense, though formidable, could use another anchor to truly intimidate opponents. There is a palpable tension, a gnawing anxiety among the front office and fans alike, a sense that time is running out to capitalize on the current roster's potential. Behind closed doors, secret meetings have been taking place. Encrypted calls buzz through secure lines as team executives exchange coded messages, their words concealed behind a veil of secrecy. Private jets have been fueled and stealthily dispatched to undisclosed locations, where meetings take place in dimly lit rooms far from prying eyes. It's a dance of shadows and whispers, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The Browns have been searching for months, their sights set on him, the player who can transform their fortunes. And then, they found him. Breathe deeply, because here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. I'm talking about Tetairoa McMillan. Yes, the very Tetairoa McMillan who has set the league ablaze with his extraordinary talent and game-changing performances. This isn't just any player. This is the former AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, a player whose presence on the field is nothing short of transformative. McMillan, a wide receiver with the Carolina Panthers, has been making headlines since his groundbreaking rookie season. Let's dive into the numbers, because they paint a vivid picture of Tetairoa's prowess. His rookie contract, which cost the Panthers a mere $6.43 million, is perhaps the biggest bargain in the NFL today. His explosiveness is evident, with 302 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns last season, showcasing his ability to not only catch the ball but to make game-breaking plays happen. At 6'4" and 210 pounds, he possesses an intimidating combination of size, speed, and agility, allowing him to outmaneuver defenders with ease. His playing style is electrifying, characterized by his uncanny ability to separate from defenders and find pockets of space on the field. His hands are as reliable as a Swiss watch, and his footwork is poetry in motion. His accolades do not stop there. Tetairoa McMillan's contract situation is also incredibly appealing for the Browns. With 1 year left on his rookie deal, he represents tremendous value for his production. The market is buzzing with estimations of his next contract potentially reaching north of $20 million per year. But for now, he remains a high-impact, low-cost asset, exactly what the cap-strapped Browns need. Tetairoa McMillan's addition to the Cleveland roster could fill the missing offensive piece, providing that spark and playmaking ability that could finally tip the scales in their favor. Imagine him lined up on the field in those iconic orange and brown colors, representing hope, success, and the possibility of finally putting an end to the championship drought. But let's dive behind the curtains and see the drama that unfolds behind the scenes. Picture the Browns' general manager, the mastermind behind this potential acquisition, quietly pulling strings and orchestrating negotiations with unparalleled finesse. Insiders are already lauding him as a tactical genius, working in the shadows while others merely speculate. Ted Aroa is precisely what the Browns need, says an anonymous league executive. He's a playmaker, a leader, and a real difference maker. Yet, not everything is smooth sailing. Rival teams are scrambling to block this deal, fearing the seismic impact McMillan could have if he dons the Browns' jersey. Discussions of performance bonuses pepper the negotiation table, with clauses promising additional millions for playoff appearances and championship victories. The potential of Ted Aroa McMillan stepping onto the field as a Brown has the league in a state of frenzy. And within the Browns' camp, reactions are reaching fever pitch levels. The head coach is reportedly emotional, his dreams of a Super Bowl recalibrating to account for the injection of talent that McMillan represents. He's the piece we've been missing, sources quote him saying, a glimmer of hope evident in his eyes. There are whispers of insane performance bonuses, with specific numbers being thrown around like $200,000 for every playoff win, $500,000 for reaching the Super Bowl, and a staggering $1 million bonus should McMillan help bring the Vince Lombardi Trophy back to Cleveland. Financially, structuring this deal is no small feat. The Browns' salary cap situation is a careful balancing act. Their current cap space sits at just over $21 million, enough room to maneuver a deal but requiring precise calculations. The front office strategists are working overtime, detailing every aspect of the potential trade. Structuring McMillan's contract over several years, with backloaded payments and performance incentives, could create a masterpiece of financial ingenuity that allows for sustained success and longevity. On the field, McMillan would complement the current receiving core beautifully, stepping into a pivotal role that would maximize the Browns' offensive schemes. He would not only provide a dynamic option for the quarterback to target, but would open up opportunities for his teammates by drawing defensive focus. Imagine Ted Aroa McMillan facing off against defenses already stretched thin by Cleveland's other offensive threats. His addition makes the Browns an undeniable contender, a team that could potentially reach the Super Bowl and seize the elusive trophy. But let us not forget the fans, the lifeblood of any franchise. The social media explosion is nothing short of spectacular. Fans are taking to Twitter, Instagram, and every platform imaginable, their voices echoing in digital unity. Ted Aroa is coming home, they declare with unrestrained enthusiasm. The excitement is infectious, spreading like wildfire as Browns supporters envision a new era filled with potential and victory. The next 48 hours will be crucial, as the Browns organization meticulously navigates final negotiations with the Panthers. The stakes are higher than ever, the anticipation palpable. This could be the move that defines the Cleveland Browns for a generation. One can almost hear the sound of champagne corks popping in celebration of what could be the beginning of a dynasty. Imagine Ted Aroa McMillan in Cleveland Browns colors. Can you even picture it? I ask you, the devoted fan, the Sunday warrior, the believer in miracles, what do you think? Drop a comment, I want him or nah. And remember, this is your source for all things Browns and beyond. Subscribe and share this story because you won't want to miss what happens next.